Hi everyone, Medina here. Thank you so much for joining me. I have behind me some of my artwork, and I'd love to share with you today some of the stories that are on my website that go with each painting. Most of the paintings have a story that go with them, and I'm just going to read for you 3 stories that go with each painting. So the first painting I'd love to share with you is called Catching a Bee, and you'll notice that it starts with C-A-T for cat, catching a bee. So there's a bit of a pun there. And this story came to me while I was painting this painting. So I'm just going to share with you the story. Here is the painting, and this is the story. Little cat, Mittens Meow, was the sweetest kitten you could meet. She would gaze in wonder for hours at the spectacular flowers which surrounded her, and watch the lively insects and birds with awe. One day a giant bumbling bee was buzzing around her, and she thought, I would love to hold this magnificent creature. She tried to catch the bee, so she could feel the buzzing vibration of its little body on her paw. But the bee thought she was trying to swipe him. She sang to the bee, Dear bee, I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm just marveling at your particular kind of beauty. The bee turned to look at her and could see she was a special kitten with great empathy and kindness. So he alighted on her paw. Her whole paw tickled with the buzzing as she held him gently. They both laughed and knew that this had been a treasured moment of connection for both of them. And here is my next painting that I'd love to share a story with you about. And this painting is called Theo the Turtle. Theo the Turtle is a true environmentalist. So I'd love to share with you the story about Theo. And you receive these stories on a separate PDF on parchment paper with the painting when you receive the print. So all of these are available in prints. Theo the turtle was as old as the hills and nearly as wise. He was named after the famous Greek philosopher Theophrastus. Gee, that's hard to say. Theophrastus, who was a close colleague of Aristotle. Theo spent his days gently floating through the ocean with a dreamy gaze as he reflected on the world and especially his domain, the ocean. He would think of ways to protect the marine environment and all the sea creatures who were his friends and family. Whenever he saw pollution drifting by, he would always collect it, finding creative and efficient ways for its disposal. His dream was a clean and pristine home where he would no longer have to be the guardian of the ocean, where all the creatures could swim without fear of being caught in plastic bags or assorted human rubbish. And these animal paintings are from the section called Animal Whimsy. And there's 3 separate sections, which are Animal Whimsy, Mystical and Magical, and Radiant Designs. You can not only have prints of the radiant designs, but you can use them for things like fashion and wall artwork, wallpaper, things like that. So if anyone loves the designs and would like to use them in a different way like that, please contact me and let me know. I'd like to read for you now one of my stories from the mystical and magical section of my artwork. And this one is called Galactic Goddess. The galactic goddess is a goddess of great beauty from the planet Venus. She radiates color and light and can transform from this form into pure shimmering light. She is connected to nature, and you can see the vines and roses and flowers wrapped around her. Her name is Rosina, which loosely translates as rose from the origin of the classic Latin name Rosa. It means she knows, and certainly Rosina does. She comes to Earth to share her beautiful unconditional love and wisdom. She is telepathic and full of compassion. You can call on her for love and support, and she will hear you. Close your eyes and call on her. And of course, if you would like to have your own original commission done for yourself, either home or a work office space, please contact me. I have a special offer on now at the moment in March. I'm calling it my March Madness offer. And that is if you order 2 prints, which are $50 each for the PDF prints, original limited prints, then you can receive a free $50 original limited print as well of your choice from my website, which is exciting. And also, if you order an original commission at this time, I'm also happy to offer a $50 original limited print from anything that you choose, again, from the website www.medyhne.com, MEDYHNE. And that's just available throughout March to the 31st of March 2025. That's available. So it's a great time to order a painting now if you would like one for your space. I've just received also some beautiful prints of the artwork, and the reason they're so good is because they've come in quality that's exactly like the original. So when you look at the original, the colors and everything, the artwork in these prints comes up very, very close. It's really wonderful how well these prints are done. And I have 2 giant prints available of Cat Tonic. Really, really big ones, that will fit in probably about that wide and, high. I can give you the dimensions if you're interested. A giant one of Cat Tonic, that's the one of the 3 cats behind me. I'll put a picture up here of that. And there's also a print available for Mermaid and Merman, same size, again, huge, big canvas, and there is that also available. So with that, they are available for $300 Australian each, and postage is additional. I'm happy if you're close and it's like $20, I'm happy to include the postage as part of that $300, but if you're overseas, it could be quite a bit more. So I'd have to know where your location is, and then I can follow that up and find out how much that would be. So if you would like to purchase one of these limited edition prints of Cat Tonic or Mermaid Merman, please contact me, and I think you'll love them in your space. They're very uplifting, bright. They've been painted also with essential oils which hold vibrations and frequencies of things like harmony, joy, those sorts of things, which is an additional element in the paintings. And they have activations and encodings in them as well, so spiritually speaking. So if you just sort of looking at them, it can sort of take you into another space, another world. I'd just like to share with everyone I'm in a beautiful part of the world now, which is the mid-north coast, I think it's called, which is Tari, Alba, Forster-Tuncurry. I'm based around there now, and the beaches here are so spectacular. Here's a couple of shots of the beach, and we absolutely love it. The water is pristine. They have AAA rated water here for the oysters. So the oysters are AAA rated because the water is so pristine and pure. And Theo would be proud, Theo the turtle, because it's beautiful, the water here, and the air is lovely, and the energy feels very good, quite in alignment with our energy, so we can feel that, and that's beautiful. And people here are lovely. The weather's quite temperate too, more so than Queensland. Queensland seems to be, a bit more extreme, a bit hotter. So the weather here is really lovely. We're just an hour south of Port Macquarie, and it's about an hour and a half north of Newcastle. So if any of you are watching and you're in this area, sing out. Happy to catch up with you and say hi. And also I'm looking out for someone to help me with my artwork to get it out to the world, and to work closely with me to really spread the brand. Or if anyone has a shop or any ways that they're happy to support getting my artwork out, that would be fantastic. As an artist, it is a challenge to make it, a full-time income with your work. And so anyone out there that would love to support what I do, I would love that. Appreciate it so much. And I've got some exciting things happening as well with the artwork that are bubbling away and in negotiations. So when they're fully confirmed, I'll let you know. But yeah, some great things. I can announce that there is a gallery here. I've only been here for a week, but there's a gallery here I visited, and I chatted with the owner, and it's a beautiful gallery. It's in a place called Nabiac, and it's a gorgeous town, actually, near Forster-Tuncurry. I really love it. It's a little bit alternative and funky, but really cool. It has like 6-7 shops like that. I love it. And there's a gorgeous little gallery there. I went in and I love some of the work in there, and it's called the Muse Gallery. And the lady there who owns it, Philippa, which is actually my birth name because I've changed my name, but she has agreed to have 3 of my paintings in there. So that's very exciting. I'll be taking them in next week and doing a bit more of a promotion on her beautiful little gallery called Muse, which is appropriate because actually I've been a muse for a few people over the years. I've had some paintings painted from when I was young up to now. Maybe about 7 artists have painted things to do with me or been inspired by me, or I've encouraged them and they've painted. So I do act as a bit of a muse for people, and that's an honor to be able to do that and help inspire people's creativity. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Lots of things here to hopefully inspire your own creativity. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Lots of love. Thank you, everyone. Bye.